Hi, my name is Chris Hart. I'm a cartoonist, author of many books on cartooning, and I've been getting some requests for backgrounds, so I thought we'd do one today. A cartoony one, which is always fun. Let's start with some sort of outdoor, kind of suburban look. So we'll start with a little triangle here for the house, and we'll draw the neighborhood, kind of a neighborhood. And we'll draw nothing really parallel. These lines are not quite parallel because this is a cartoon. So here's the center of the house. The front door is a little over to the side. And here's the top of the roof. Again, not quite parallel. This will go kind of converging off to the side. And again, not parallel. It's kind of going up this way. And we'll bring that roof down here, a little past the bottom. So you see you can have the little shadow here. You can show the side this way. And we'll bring this out just a touch toward the edge. And this way too. We'll bring this off to the side. And you see the underside of the roof over here. Here's just the top you see. And here you see a little bit of the underside. And how about we have kind of like a beam right here. It's all going to be very easy and simple. Escaping pencil. Little knob for the door. All simplified stuff. And simplified above here is this little arcing window. See, even these lines here are a little crooked. It gives it a kind of fun feeling. Same thing, a little crooked window here and a crooked little window over here. And we'll give a little bit of a shadow here, just like we did there. Now, if you're gonna have, we've got to have a chimney for a cartoon house, right? So here is the line for here. So the line for the chimney has got to sort of mimic that, so you have the right perspective. And the same thing up here. See that line, that line, that line, and here we go. We'll bring that up. Now bring this down so we give it a little bit of depth. And this line comes down, meets same slanted look as this one. I will erase a little of that in here. Maybe I'll bring this down so it doesn't touch that corner. A little lower. That's better. Otherwise, it's something called a tangent, which you don't want to do. That's when things touch exactly and kind of draws your eye toward them in a way you don't want. So here's that beam again. I'll put a little beam over here too. So we have him right here, okay? I could have a few little scalloped tiles for the roof, like so. Now, we need a little path. Now, when you have a cartoon house, it's irresistible. You have to have a crooked path. So let's try it this way. And this over here. And coming with a big sweep toward us. All right, so rather than doing both at the same time, just one sort of guideline. And now, fill this in. Look how far this comes in the other direction, really far, and it's kind of fun that way. It's real exaggerated, really exaggerated. All right, so there we go. Now we have this kooky house to hold it together. Well, first of all, let's show it's kooky in another way too. We'll give it a slightly tilted horizon line, like that. Notice we avoid that corner. This is above that corner. It makes it more fun. Now everything's kooky, so let's give some stability. We'll have like a pattern for the hills in the background. They're kind of rhythmic, and I'll just shade them in a little bit. How about a nice squiggle or two for the chimney, right? And we could also put a mailbox right here. He's waiting for some mail. I doubt he'll ever get any. Here we go. And so how about a cloud? For cartoon clouds, it's fun to really make them kind of crazy. So sometimes I like to have like a very straight bottom like this and a kind of a squiggly top. That's one cloud. Here's another. Like that. And if you want a sun, and I would like to have a sun in this one, like I'd like to have a sun someday. No, not that sun. You want a sun and a big one that you can put a face in. You have to think, if I have a sun way high in the sky up here, way high, that's going to be a small sun. The higher the sun, the smaller it looks. The lower, the bigger. So we're going to have one down here. Right? So we'll have a cartoon circle, also known as an oval. Ovals have so much more personality. All right, so let's have a couple of closed eyes like this. And big smile. Some big like flames coming off of it. Nothing literal happening here. Yes, it's sloppy, but it's fun to draw loose. You can always clean it up later. I never like to constrict my drawing in the first draft. Never, ever. Otherwise, you won't take certain choices you would have liked to have taken. And here, this is the sun, so a little bit of a shadow this way, a little bit of a shadow this way, because the sun's over here, and we have it. I hope you enjoyed that little fun cartoon background for you to try, maybe a project. Thanks for showing up today, for watching, and I hope you subscribe to my channel for new videos. Bye-bye.